top, 40 on the bottom. They can go through up to 1,000 teeth in a lifetime, regrowing them each time they're lost. The reason people don't do that, each time they're lost, they'll grow back bigger. See how close it gets? That's how close it gets. Now, greedy. Okay. Now, here in South Florida, the water is almost always going to be warmer than the air. That water is coming out of that pipe naturally out of the ground at about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So they do not want to get out of water. That is why they're like this. Now, if you'll notice all the little black dots around the mouth, they're all sensors. They are super sensitive to any touch. If you don't touch them, they really can't see in front of their face. Greedy. You want a snack, greedy? Now, as soon as you touch it, it'll snap shut and he gets to keep whatever falls in there. They can bite down with up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. Greedy. Thank you. Okay? If you don't touch it, you can't see it. So you touch it. Best mousetrap you can buy.
Yeah.
Now, any questions? Anything you guys would like to know?
Are these males or females?
These are all males. If we put a female in here, they would fight. They fight over the same things we do, dirt, girls, and food. Now, here on either side of the neck, you have jaw muscles. It's part of the reason they can close with such force. They can bite down with up to 2,000 pounds per square inch. The reason you are not hearing that is because they don't need to use it. Plain and simple. Now, the bony bumps that you see along their back, these are called scutes. They are super tough. They act as an armor and as a solar panel. They're cold-blooded, sit in the sun, warm themselves up. This is Bobby. Bobby. Notice how he moves forward. Okay, he knows his name.
What else can they learn?
They know a few basic commands. You know, they're very visual. Okay? If one of these guys were to get out and I were to keep throwing food at him, if they wanted food, they would get out. Okay? They're very visual. Now, the tail. That thing is solid muscle. This is what they do 90% of their life. Absolutely nothing. And they are still solid muscle. Must be nice, huh? Yeah. 90% of their life will go to this. 5 goes to eating. 5 goes to girls. I think their priorities are messed up. Now, you ever seen alligators beg?
No, I want to.
That's what it looks like. Now, the two best ways to tell an alligator from a crocodile.
Okay, yeah.
An alligator is going to have a very wide, rounded head. Crocodiles are very narrow and bee-like.
Oh, pointy.
Okay. With the teeth on an alligator, when the mouth is closed, you're going to see top teeth only, just like a person, top over bottom. On a crocodile, you will see all the teeth. Now, on a crocodile, you will not see a big fleshy tongue. Fat Albert. Hey, you. Pick your head up for me. Open your mouth. See everyone, if I can get him to open his mouth up here for me, I'll show you that big tongue in there. They do have a big fleshy tongue.
Look, he wants to.
Okay, flip jaw. Hey. Thank you. See that big little tongue in there? Now I'm going to see that tongue on a crocodile. Okay. Now, if you'll notice, this animal's bottom jaw is actually broken. That's from a fight. Him and another alligator grabbed each other, twisted, broke it in half. The blood is very enriched with oxygen. Oxygen helps rebuild tissue. Okay? Now, it's some of the most studied blood in the world. It's being studied to help create cures for diseases like AIDS, diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. Okay? There's very high levels of oxygen in their blood. Oxygen helps rebuild tissue. Look on the inside of his mouth. See that?
Oh.
Okay. The injury was so large it actually healed over just like a piercing in your ear. Now all we have to do is get him a big tongue ring and it'll look like he's from Miami. Any questions?
Do one or the other get more than another, like crocodiles or alligators?
There are 2 types of alligator, 14 types of crocodile, and 6 types of caiman. Out of all of them, the alligator is considered to be about the 4th biggest.
How do these guys look size-wise?
This is an average size. I mean, in captivity or in the wild. In the wild, you're not going to find them quite as thick, but that's a good length. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring out a little one. His name is Snappy. He's right about a year old. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about him. At the end of the show, if you'd like to hold and take a picture with him, the park asks for $3. It goes to the caretaking of the animals. It's very important.